You know, there's this one sound that pretty much runs your entire life, but I bet you've never really thought about it. We're talking about bells. And today we're going to dig into how this ancient sound used to bring everyone together and how its modern version, well, it might just be pulling us apart.
Ding! Yeah, that sound. Seriously, how many times have you heard that today? 10, 20, 100? That little ting from your phone is just the latest version of a technology that is thousands of years old. Because what if I told you that every single time your phone pings, you're tapping into a story that kicked off 4,000 years ago? I'm not kidding. Your phone has a direct line to ancient Chinese emperors and massive cathedral bells. How cool is that?
When you think about it, bells are kind of like the secret soundtrack to human history. They tell us when to get up, when to go to class, when to pray, even when our food is ready. They're the hidden sound behind almost everything we do.
And here's the wildest part. Bells are absolutely everywhere, all around us, but we barely even notice them. It's a lot like breathing, right? You don't think about it until someone points it out. So consider this us pointing it out.
Okay, let's try something. Imagine your day is a movie. What's the soundtrack? I'm willing to bet it is packed with bells. Come on, let's have a listen.
Your day kicks off with that lovely beep, beep, beep of the alarm clock. Then the doorbell rings. The microwave dings that your snack is ready, and the washing machine chimes to tell you your cricket uniform is finally clean. It's a whole symphony, and you haven't even left the house yet.
Then you get to school, and it's a whole other concert. There's a bell to start the period, a bell to end it, a bell for assembly, one for lunch, and of course, the absolute best bell of the day, the one that means recess. Your whole day is basically scheduled by bells.
And for us here in India, wow, our soundtrack is on another level. We've got the sound of the temple ghanta calling people to prayer, the beautiful music of gungroos on a dancer's ankles, and you know, we all run outside the second we hear that street vendor's bell for kulfi. Plus, all the joyous bells during festivals like Diwali.
Okay, we've established that bells are everywhere. But how did we get from a huge, sacred temple bell that brought an entire town together to this tiny little buzz in your pocket that's meant just for you? Let's follow the journey.
It all kicked off around 2000 BCE with massive bronze bells for ceremonies in China. Fast forward to medieval times, and you've got giant cathedral bells that entire towns could hear. Then in the 1800s, factory bells told thousands of people when to work. And now we have billions of tiny personal digital bells in our pockets.
And this slide, this right here shows the single biggest change in the bell's entire 4,000-year story. See, old bells were public. They were for everyone. They gathered us together. You had to go to the bell. But today's digital bells, they're totally private. They come to us, constantly interrupting our day and kind of trapping us in our own little bubble.
And this whole shift leads us straight to a very modern problem. It's a feeling you probably know really, really well, even if you don't have a name for it. It's the digital bell overload.
So just how overloaded are we talking? Well, think about someone living centuries ago. They might have heard a church bell, 20 or 30 times a day, max? Today, the average person gets more than 100 notifications on their phone, every single day. This non-stop ringing actually has a name. It's called notification fatigue. It's that exhausted, overwhelmed feeling you get when your phone is just constantly demanding your attention. It makes it super hard to focus on your homework or on a conversation with a friend or, well, just about anything.
And if you think about it, this feeling is already part of our everyday language. What is FOMO? It's the fear of missing a notification bell. And doom scrolling, that's just getting lost waiting for the next alert. Even the do not disturb mode is literally our desperate try to just silence all the bells for a little while.
So, if we boil it all down, here's the paradox. We went from these magnificent bell towers that were the heart of a community, calling everyone together for the same reason, to these little devices in our pockets that are constantly pulling our attention away from each other.
So what can we do about it? I mean, we can't just go back in time. The real power isn't in getting rid of the bells. No, it's about being able to choose which ones actually get your attention.
It's like that old saying, the tool became the master. The bell, which we created to serve us, is now kind of telling us what to do all the time. So the real power move, the question you have to ask yourself is this: which bells are actually important enough for you to answer?
The next time your phone dings, or you hear a temple bell ring, or even that final bell at school, just for a second, pause, listen, and remember that you are the one who gets to decide what's worth your attention. Thanks for tuning in.